play.
Penn State and Michigan don't play this year.
Michigan plays Texas non-conference. Then we play USC, Oregon, Washington, Ohio State. Those are the big ones we play, I believe.
Yep. So Penn State ducks Michigan, and I think they play Ohio State, and they play at Ohio State at Penn State, and then they play Oregon at the crib. And then they play like either Washington or UCLA, one of them other bums. So like the odds are that Penn State is the third. It goes Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Michigan. But like I said, I can't wait to get that corner. Man, I promise you, if Michigan win, B-Dirt,
I got it down.
He gonna pay the corner time at the stadium, bro.
An hour of corner time for
I'm putting him in at the stadium, bro. Whoa. I'm putting him in at the stadium.
Yeah, for everybody over there to chat didn't see, hour quarter time bet between Mod and Big G on Know It Alls last Sunday. Texas versus Michigan. Big G's riding with the Big Ten.
Yep. Michigan gonna punish Texas, man. They're gonna punish them. They're gonna punish them boys, bro. They're gonna punish.
I think it's gonna be a great game,
man. Like I said, they ain't done. All those guys go to the NFL. Listen, I done learned the hard way how to respect them boys. They ain't done. They ain't done.
Yes, you did learn the hard way.
The hard way. The hard way.
Yeah, keep repeating it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, last year was a special.
You trying to get to this pay? What you trying to get to?
I'm not trying to go. I'm not driving nowhere. You want to learn the hard way. You keep learning.
Yeah. I took lumps.
What's up, Afton and Claude?
Yeah, they got Michigan is plus 2,500 to win the championship. To make the playoffs.
I put some money on that. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Michigan ain't so far gone. Michigan ain't so far gone, bro. Michigan ain't. Listen, I'm telling you.
I wouldn't bet that. That's not enough,
man. I'm telling you. And I know that's your squad, but bro, B-Dirt, they got some, man.
Michigan's minus 120 to make the playoffs.
This is what I know about Michigan. They got 2 top 10 picks starting on their defense. I know that for a fact.
Penn State's minus 130, and Ohio State's minus 600.
Yeah, they number one odds.
Georgia number 1, ain't they?
It just flipped.
No, Georgia's also minus 600. They're the same.
Yeah, because I thought Ohio State was 1. But ETN, the Georgia thing's going to end up with what happens with ETN. If ETN gets suspended for a bunch of games and all whatever else, then they might be in a little bit of trouble because they don't have the running back tandems that they have in the past. A lot of those guys are going to the pro. Tate, including the dude we got that's a sleeper. A sleeper to make the roster, bro.
I think he'll make the roster, but you don't be listening, man. I told you he's slow. He a 4.7 guy.
Will Howard has the third best odds right now at the Heisman Trophy at plus 1,500.
It ain't happening. It ain't. Don't bet that. It's fool's gold. Don't do it. That ain't happening.
Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's fifth. Quinn Ewers is second, tied for first with plus 900.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
With who?
Carson Beck, Georgia.
That's a super good bet. That's safe money.
Then it's Dylan Gabriel, Oregon.
You can't say who's going to win the Heisman is safe money. Ain't no safe money with that.
Carson Beck safe money, bro. Carson Beck. If all Carson Beck got to have is Carson Beck only got to have 2 big games. All he got to have is a big game against Texas and a big game against Alabama.
You're not going to bet it, Big G.
I mean, that's 9-1. If you think it's safe money, that's a good bet. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon is third.
No way.
Fourth is Jalen Milroe at Alabama. Then Will Howard.
He went back to Alabama?
Jalen Milroe is
Ole Miss.
Pay what I tell you about Jackson.
Yeah, he talked to the coach. What's his Alabama coach? Came from Washington.
Not Newhouser. What's his name?
I thought Milroe transferred.
No, Milroe's. I can't think of the coach's name.
He ended up talking to the coach, and he told him He told, look what we did for Michael Penix. We're going to do the same thing with you. And he stayed.
That's who I told y'all last year was my favorite. I told y'all last year that's my favorite for Heisman going into this season, Milroe.
I saw a workout for him for the spring and the summer, like him working out. Man, look. Alabama gonna be a force, bro. Alabama gonna be a force.
Dude gonna be a pro sleeper.
Oh yeah,
he probably go in the first round the way quarterbacks going nowadays.
Hey, before you cut to the intro, Gene Smith has a great comment up here. I hit the like button before y'all came in. What y'all do?
Friday.
Oh, you know definitely a good comment.
But you know what though? I already done put in the comments that don't have me have Pay threaten y'all tonight, because Pay feeling some kind of way. So you better make sure them algorithms, because Pay might mess around and mute the screen, and then you look up and he hitting your doorbell.
Well, I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird. He asked for Tim's address, and I was like, I got it.
Yeah, you might want to do that, because I'm giving you fair warning. He ain't messing around tonight, y'all. I'm giving you fair warning. He ain't messing around.
I mean, he was nice enough. He did ask. He said, "Where's Tim work at?" I'm gonna slip this note on his car, and I said he works from home. He said, "Well, I gotta take the trouble home then."
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it ain't no empty threats.
Hey, Pay, Tim said you better bring some backup. You can't.
I am gonna bring backup. That's good advice, Tim. I'm gonna bring backup. I'm bringing left and right.
I see y'all got him stirred up already. Live chat. I'm telling you, you better make sure you hit that like button. There's gonna be some problems.
He the only one of the homies that consistently work out. Y'all better respect him.
Yeah.
Hey, I can tell you what I know about Tim. It'd be more like one of Big G's comments. There ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Big facts. It ain't no fun when the rabbit. And I'm telling you right now, Pay is locked and loaded tonight, y'all. He ain't messing around.
I know Tim's house is not protected by a fist fight. I know that much.
Yeah, you better get it right tonight. I'm warning you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some problems.
Booby got something right.
He said, Claude the Matrix Bishop. Hey, hey, I'm about to copyright that. I'm going to copyright that. Claude the Matrix. That's beautiful.
What up, Booby?
Hey, let's you watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going nowhere. On audio, we're gonna take a quick break, hear a few words from our partners, and come back and get this thing started. We will be right back after this. And we're back on the Homies Friday night. Let's get this thing started. Steeler Nation, what's happening, everybody? We were just chopping it up a little bit, talking about college football. You know, Big G took us there on it. He was on his level up, so we had to hear it. What's going on, fellas? What's up, Pay?
What's up, fellas? What's up, everybody in the chat? Live chat fam, Homie Nation. Happy Friday once again. We hey, the weather's breaking. Weather's breaking. You know what that means? You know what that means? Rookie minicamp, man. It's time for. Can't you all feel it? It's organized football. I love it.
Organized football. Who getting that fine though, Big G?
I don't know.
I heard it.
That's definitely G.
That's definitely G.
The big fine.
That's definitely you, man. We know it's you. I hear the show playing in your background.
Yeah, not no more though.
Yeah, you got it now.
It should be a double fine for lying.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I did not lie. I just said I don't know.
That's a lie. You knew.
He said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's called by omission.
No, you knew though. You said I don't know. That was the lie right there.
I completed 5th.
You didn't.
I said I don't know.
And that's why you lied. Hey, B Dirt, what's up, man?
What it do, man? I was online earlier today when I was probably supposed to be working, and snuck a peek over there at the rookies going through football drills. Man, got the juices flowing again. Woo!
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Friday.
I'm ready to go.
Definitely Freaky Friday. Pause.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got
Juices were flowing everywhere.
Gotta
fellas.
look at the hot rookies and my juices start flowing.
You know it. You know
Hit
it.
it. Hit it.
You looked at Amarius Mims from the backside.
No, I was more interested in a couple other fellas, but we'll talk about that later.
Whew. Right. Big G, what's up with you, man?
Hey, man, I wasn't like Pay. I was blatantly at work watching it today. I was blatantly watching it. Listen, we have TVs in all of our rooms, like our conference rooms. And I was in between groups because I do a group from 11 to 11:40.
You do a group?
I have another group of people. I'm a substance use counselor for y'all that don't know. I'm a therapist, substance use therapist. So I had a group at the beginning, and then I have a group at 1 o'clock. So at like 11:45, I went and turned the TV set on and turned it straight to started watching it. I was on NFL Live. They walked in. They were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing what I always do. I'm watching football. Leave me alone." And didn't even
studying film.
Didn't even care.
You said that at work?
At work. What they gonna do?
Said, what? Them at work asked you, "What are you doing?" You said, "Not working."
I'm on my break. Everybody get a break. I'm on my break. Just because I'm using your electricity and your cable don't mean I can't do it.
It's just what we do. We break.
Mm-hmm.
AB Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
As I look around, man, I look at the three of us, Pay, Big G, and myself. We all got something flying in the background that you don't, bro.
Yeah.
What's up with that, man?
I didn't. It's right over there. Right over there.
you need to put the hail to the M right over there.
So that's our tailgate. That's our tailgate group. That's our tailgate flag. Yeah, I didn't get up to it. Maybe I'll switch it out for overtime. I thought about it, but segue, who I was checking out when I was watching our rookies on TV on the video was a Michigan man. So, boy, he looked good.
You stole him. You stole him from him.
Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins. Yeah.
Oh, thief.
Boy, he looks polished going through those drills.
Man, I'm stealing man.
The Steelers weren't going to take him, Big G.
And we might have, bro.
I mean, nah, he went too early. They got what they wanted first and second. They weren't going to take him.
I know we wanted Zach Frazier, but, bro, man, if Jenkins would have been on the board then, man, it would have been a hard conversation in that room.
Hey, Pay, so let's just get it started, man. We're not even going to start. We're going to start in the North, but we're going to start up in your NFC North parts, man. I see Caleb Williams was named the starter today, man. Like at rookie minicamp, he named the starter. That's not a surprise, right?
I mean, I'm not shocked. Who else is going to start? I don't even know who else is in the quarterback room.
You really don't know?
I have no idea. Not even no clue. Don't care. It's Caleb world. We were.
I have no clue. I don't even care.
No care whatsoever.
Well,
whoever
you still have that guy who played last year that played pretty good when he was out. Baggett. Yeah. What was that guy's name?
I hope Tyson Badgett is no longer on the team.
Badgett.
That dude.
Oh, he's still there.
That dude went to the same school that Jeff Hartman went to. Same college, whatever it's called in West Virginia.
Yeah, he sure did.
Here, just came up. I hope he's no longer on the team, and I hope he's not the QB2.
He's QB2 on the depth chart, according to ESPN. QB3 is Brett Rippon.
Oh,
and QB4 is Austin Reed.
Oh, you better hope he stays.
Brett Rippon.
Oh,
at least I know Brett Rippon, guy number 4. I have no idea.
Who?
Yeah, you better hope.
Isn't there a Blake Rippon as well?
No, it's Brett. It's always been Brett.
And there's a Mark Rippon, his dad, right?
I don't know. About his dad,
Austin Reed is 6'1", 220 from Western Kentucky, and looks like he hasn't shaved yet.
I don't care.
I don't think he's got a shave yet. He looks like he's
boy
about
better stay
14.
That
13,
boy
14.
better stay upright. They're gonna be in big trouble up over there. They're gonna be in big trouble.
Well, hey man, I mean that's how it goes. I mean, Caleb would have won the job, but they didn't even make him go to camp and say, "Hey, you got to compete for this."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
who's he competing with?
Yeah, that's why they should say competing, and you know you're gonna win. But you know, not my business. I'm like Kermit drinking my tea, man. You know what I mean? I mean, but first day of rookie mini camp, he get named to starter. They know what they're doing. Ryan Poles is doing an excellent job, though, when you think about it.
Hey, Black and Gold Standard podcast said, big trash for the Caleb. He said he big trash. Wow. Right off the bat, he said he trash. Wow.
Oh, there go that comment.
Big trash. Right off the bat.
I think he's probably talking about that quarterback room, not Caleb.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the trash he's referring to.
Mark Rippon's boy, Tyson Badgett, and Austin Reeves.
Some unknown guy, the unknown quarterback.
Hey, is that the two guard for the Lakers?
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey man, listen, not to kidnap this subject, but when is the NFL executives going to be smart enough to decide to start drafting backup quarterbacks in the second and the third round based on the quarterback play if you have a main starter that goes down? To me, it doesn't make sense to not have two quarterbacks because NFL quarterbacks get hurt all the time. Look at what happened last year with the Bengals when Joe Burrow got jacked up.
You saw Atlanta do it, and you saw the reaction Penix had to it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you got to draft a backup, bro.
Wait, you're saying draft? Hold on, let me make sure I heard this correct.
Yep, you got it.
You said draft someone with the intent to make him a reserve.
That's right.
In the first 3 rounds,
and you got to have a quality backup, man. If you have a team, listen, the Bengals was good enough to win at least one playoff game last year. Joe Burrow goes down, their season's smoked.
But they re-signed that back. I mean, he actually played pretty good.
The Cleveland Browns last year had to go get Flacco off the street to even try to salvage the season. It makes sense to have a backup quarterback. He doesn't have to be as good as the starter.
You're not helping your argument out, G. You're telling me I can just get somebody off the street to play backup and be
that's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. That's one time.
Playoffs.
That's one time. One time, bro. One time. You gotta have a quality backup.
Is it one time? Is it?
What? Name another guy they went and got off the street that did well.
Jeff Hostetler. How far you want to go back?
Oh, that's 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
That's really probably 30 some years ago.
Yeah. I'm talking about you ain't gonna get a dude off the street like that.
Tom Brady was drafted damn near off the street. If you want to
199.
I mean,
hey,
that's a draftable play.
He was pretty
good. I feel like Big G
decent
was listening to Colin Cowherd. He was saying the same thing this week at some point.
Colin Cowherd said that?
Well, yeah. I'm sure I'm breaking news to you, but
I don't watch. The only one I check every now and then is Joy Taylor.
We know you sit at work and watch TV and tell them I'm doing what I do.
You snitched on yourself.
I was watching the Steelers today,
and Colin Cowherd is on at 11:45. So I don't know.
I was watching the Steelers today.
But his thing was the backups do matter. He said he ain't go as high as second. He said 3rd or 4th round pick, or pick up like Denver picked up Zach Wilson. Pick up one of those guys that was drafted to be a franchise guy but didn't make it. He could maybe be a good backup because he has pedigree.
That's big facts by Colin Cowherd. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I like Cowherd. He have good takes on most stuff.
But I didn't know he was talking about that though. I had no clue.
Yeah, that's what he said, man.
He was coloring at that time.
I'm right. I'm not saying you got it from him, but you did say you didn't know who was supposed to be fined a few minutes ago. So I don't know either.
I'm telling you, I ain't watched Colin Coward in a minute. Now, every now and then I catch Joy
But
Taylor and
hey.
them. Normally at noon, I watch the Minister Sports with Zach Smith and them. That's normally what I watch.
Hey, Pay, what's going on with the Ravens though, man? Look, you know, we talked about it in our chat, man. Look, Lamar Jackson lost 25 pounds. He already be getting broke. He gonna get broke.
Lamar Jackson has lost 25 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
he went from about 227 to 205.
Cooked. Big fine. The big old huge fine. And I know exactly who that one was.
Yeah, only one of us has the 1968 ringtone.
Sound like
yeah,
your
so let me
sound like your grandma's phone.
So athletes are always doing something with their weight. They're always playing around, trying to figure out where their most perfect body weight or composition is best. So to that point, it's not really a big deal, and it's off season. So anything that hits out there is going to be aggregated. Now it is fair to realize that this will be the lowest if he does go to the season at 205. This will be the slightest he's been as a pro quarterback. I can't name any.
How much did he weigh in Louisville?
I have no idea, but I know he came into the league at about 215, 213, around that, somewhere in that 212, 213 range. And 2 years ago, he bulked up to about about 230, 235. Then he cut last year, won the MVP, but he was still, I think, over 220. And now he's down to 205 right now, as of what he says. And Isaiah Likely, he's saying it's just some things that coming out of Baltimore right now about his weight. I think it's a bit of a non-news. However, can anybody name a quarterback that small that has ever been successful?
No,
I can't. No. I mean, it's not typical, but that's
Small
not to say that's really not to say that Lamar can't be successful.
25 pounds.
It's really not to say that Lamar can't be successful at that frame. I mean, because Lamar doesn't really take a lot of big hits in the pocket. His vision is very, very, very good. Two, we have a bias. Shout out to Big G. We have a bias of what a quarterback is supposed to look like. There's no reason to believe that a quarterback can't be successful at that frame.
Until somebody get hands on him. Yeah, I agree with you.
Now speaking for myself, I asked somebody who's a double certified personal trainer. I would not train somebody to be at that frame and to play his position and to take that type of pounding pause, because it wouldn't, I don't see how that would be sustainable for your health, right? But they are saying, and when I say they, I say Isaiah Likely, second tight end on the depth chart for the Baltimore Ravens. He's saying Lamar Jackson looks a lot faster. Now, again, back to my training, you can get a lot faster by cutting off some unnecessary weight. You can't. He's got the twitch muscles already.
So he ran at Louisville, he ran like a 4.39, right? 4.38, something like that. And I'll bet you
that sounds about right.
Yeah, he's about 210. So yeah.
If the point is to be faster, then look out.
During the draft process, I listened to a lot of people say that JJ McCarthy was
somebody else got another big fine.
I listened to a lot of people saying, JJ McCarthy was too slight. He's 219.
What is he? 6'3" though, right? He's 6'3", right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so after all that, Pay, I got one question for you, man. But I want to know if anything else coming out of Baltimore. My other question is it shred season for you, man?
Shred season started a month and a half ago.
Okay.
You're supposed to shred as soon as the weather starts ticking up.
Okay. So then one of these overtimes, we gonna get pay McAfee then.
One soon is coming up. I got it on the calendar. Hey McAfee episode. I'll let you all know.
he gonna bring the arms out, Big G, the guns.
Yeah, like this.
Hey, so is there anything else come out of Baltimore, man?
Other than rookie minicamp was last weekend. That's about it.
Yeah, it was last weekend for y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if we can get into that right now, I don't know if you wanted to have that for his own segment.
Well, you can talk about that rookie mini camp real quick, man. Then we transition to B Dirt, and then me and Big G will get into what the people really here for, the Steelers stuff. But what's going on in Baltimore? We need to know.
you got to keep your all eyes on the enemies, right?
So yeah, definitely.
They ain't the enemies. They're the ops. They're the ops. The ops.
Division winner. So the biggest thing that I think most Raven fans are anticipating is Andrew Voorhees. He wasn't drafted this year, so he's not technically a rookie. He was drafted last year, tore his ACL, so he didn't get to participate in the season at all. He was a full participant in last week's minicamp, which is a good sign because that pretty much tells you that he's back to full health, right? So hopefully Ravens messed around and got 10 rookies coming into the season if he's good to go. Other than that,
top two, just top two.
Other than that, it's Dontrez Walker out of UNC looks great. Obviously,
he said he wanted to be Raven for life. I read that.
Yeah, I like him. I think that's my favorite draft pick of theirs. Nate Wiggins looks amazing. But, it's all fluff though.
That's a little guy though. Nate Wiggins, a little guy. That's a little guy.
I mean, he's a corner, so I mean,
he can come up in practice and stop Lamar in the run game.
Because Lamar 205.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Last thing out of here. All eyes was pretty much on the battle between the second round draft pick, Rose Garden, who will get an opportunity to compete for the vacant
tackle from Washington, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. He was battling pretty much all weekend with the third round draft pick, who I said was a steal for the Ravens. Adissa Isaac, the outside linebacker, out of
Penn State.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they were going head to head pretty much. That was it all weekend. Just everybody was just all eyes on that. Mm-hmm. And both of them showed out.
That's good.
Nice. B Dirt. To yes, you, sir. Man. What's going on with Joe Burrow? I seen him. He got a new fancy haircut. His arm looked good. I seen him throwing in practice or warm-ups, or I seen some film of him throwing this week. And your top two rookies, man.
Yeah, he Burrow working out overthrew Chuck Sizzle on a 50-yard deep route.
Who was Chuck
Charlie
Sizzle,
Jones.
Man?
Charlie
Jones.
Yeah,
only the people watching on Running Through the Jungle channel know who Charlie Sizzle is.
That's Big. He had that name in the Big Ten. That's how I do it.
From Purdue, the dude from Purdue.
Yeah,
they call him Charlie Sizzle.
He was a top 5 receiver in the Big Ten at one point.
Yeah. I remember the Big Ten. I don't remember Charlie Sizzle.
He had 164 two tutties against Peasy Jr.
Lit him up like a Christmas tree. Lit him up.
So
that'll never happen again.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Mims' footwork, his feet work.
Okay.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to his feet work. Look really good in pass pro. But like I alluded to earlier, Jenkins looks so polished going through those drills. His footwork's great. We know how strong he is.
Did he put weight back on? I think he got under 300 for the combine and stuff. Did he put weight back on?
Just a little bit, but he kind of walks at that like
305.
305, yeah, 310. I mean, he didn't lose a lot. He lost less than 10 pounds. Mm-hmm. But he just looks polished. He looks like a pro already. You know what I mean? Like it just looks really good going through the drills. His
dad was a pro, right? So I mean, correct. Yeah.
Carolina Panthers.
So the other person that I really was impressed with was Jermaine Burton. Both in interviews, he said all the right things, but he looked really good. And my goodness, he did not drop a single ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's
got hands.
That's the kid from Alabama. That's big talent, but they thought could be some trouble.
Yeah, because he ran into a young lady that was storming the field at Tennessee. Volatility, that stuff's running high. I think there's been a lot of discussion about people storming fields and courts and stuff like that. It's just a bad situation. But all that said, Jermaine Burton, the only downside I've seen so far with him is he wore number 3 in college, and now he's wearing number 81 for us. And it was a perfect opportunity to have our wide receiver core be 513, which is the area code for Cincinnati. And he muffed the punt.
He smoked the layup. He smoked the layup.
Yep.
Yeah, smoked it. Smoked the layup. It was easy to go. Oh well.
But yeah, very impressed so far with those two gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man. Nice. So I don't got no news to report on the Browns. Do you, Big G, know anything about the Browns?
Man, I ain't watched nothing about Cleveland. I ain't worried about them. They just better hope old Nick, old Chubb better get better.
Whoa, man.
Chubb needs to get better.
Chubb needs to get better.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
That's what needs to happen. Chubb is horrible. He's hurt. He ain't right yet, man. His legs is messed up. He ain't right yet. And they didn't draft a running back. So they, I don't know what
Chubb still got a little limp, what you're saying, Big G.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I know that for a fact. It's a little limp.
Do they have a bunch of masseuses at Cleveland right now? That's what we need to check out.
That's probably the case.
Watson's good.
If they do, Deshaun's got them all on speed dial.
He got a private plane. He flying them in from Texas, bro.
Is speed dial still a thing? Am I dating myself?
Yeah. He flying them in from Texas, man. Private plane. Flying them in.
My favorites. That's what
favorites. There you go. Yo, top 5. Whoa, is top 5 still a thing? I don't know.
The one thing that I did hear a little bit, because I work with some Cleveland Browns fans. They always talking yak, especially because they know I'm a Steeler, man. But they was talking about that Cedric Tillman kid that they drafted from Tennessee last year. He went to the minicamp with the rookies and stuff, and they were saying how explosive he looks and how he's going to push for the number 2 receiver in Cleveland this year. It's probably going to be Amari Cooper, and then him. He's probably going to be the number 2. The number 2 guy. He's probably going to pass up the guy that they got from the Jets last year. What's his name? Wide receiver. They got from the Jets. They was talking about Cedric Tillman might push past him and be the number 2 receiver. So I heard that mess. But it don't matter.
Still better with the length and stuff too.
Yeah, it don't matter.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Chubb's legs is messed up, bro. He ain't right yet at all.
So either Tate's frozen over there, or he fell asleep leaning on his mic.
I think he's big froze because his internet, and that's a fine automatically, bro. That's
like automatic getting fined. That's something that you didn't do.
That's an automatic fine, bro.
All right, let's keep the track. Let's get the train on the tracks. All right, man.
Big G, you're top 2.
Give us a Steelers report. Come on, black and gold.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who they really impressed with, man.
Don't bloviate.
No, DeJohn Edwards, the running back out of Georgia. They really impressed with that kid, man. That kid's good. I believe he's going to make the 53-man roster. I believe it. I'm a firm believer that this kid is going to make it. Could he possibly stick the fork in Najee? No, it ain't happening. Mm-hmm. But they're going to have 3. They're going to have 3 running backs for sure. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to say this: out of the 13 rookies that's there, 9 of them going to make the squad. 9 of them going to make it. And I always mess his name up. The kid we drafted in the first round, Fatanua.
Whoa.
The Fatanua, the right tackle. He's going to play right, and Jones is going to play left. They've already put him at right. They've already stabilized the offensive line. The offensive line is Daniels and the guy from Philadelphia at the left. Daniels is going to play right guard. The guy from Philadelphia is going to play left. Frazier's playing in the middle.
Hold on.
Jones is.
Here comes
What?
JJ52 with the lesson of the day. Fa'utanu.
Fa'utanu. I'll mess it up. It don't matter. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Fa'utanu is going to play right. Daniels is going to play next to him. Frazier's going to play in the middle. The guy from Philadelphia is going to play the left guard, and they're going to move Jones to left tackle. So that's our starting line for next season. Jones is out of here. He's going. I don't know all these Steelers fans talking about he ain't going to do A, B, C, and D. Jones is going to the bench. That's what's going to happen to Jones. Jones is going to, not Jones, Moore. Moore is going to the bench. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. He's out of either bench or trade. He's gone. So, the Steelers rookies, man. This draft class, if last year's draft class was an A plus, there's no way in the world you can't say that this year's draft class is not an A plus. There's no way.
I think after a year's grade, I wouldn't give you an A plus for last year. I would give you
another 9-win season is what you're saying?
No, we had 10 wins last year with no quarterback.
Okay.
So don't try it over there, Mr. Ravens. Nevermore. Get that trash out of here.
The 10th win, the team you played, they say you can have it. So
we beat y'all twice. We beat y'all twice, so it don't matter. And we're 5-1 in the last 6 games against y'all. So
the
what
last
are you talking
game,
about?
The last
6 games were 5-1.
Well, the last 6 games don't matter.
They absolutely matter. That's 3 seasons.
It don't matter.
We're 5 Baltimore Ravens, so stop it.
Oh, okay, so if you want to go back, you want to do history.
We'll put this back.
We'll put this train back on the tracks. Black and Gold Standard podcast says Roman Wilson was looking nice too. So I just wanted to get that in there.
I don't believe. I'm telling you right now, these Steelers fans that's out there that believe that Rome's might not be the number 2. Rome might be. You might if they go 11 personnel, it's probably gonna be Jefferson, Rome, and Pickens. I don't know if we're gonna go get another wide receiver, bro. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it.
I told you I was crushed when you took him. He just fits that Steeler way too. Scrappy, in your face mentality.
I wish I had the button to put it up there. Claude went a step further, and Claude, you just earned a get out of jail matrix free card from me. Because not only did you say we won 5 of the last 6, we won 7 out of the last 8 against the Baltimore Ravens. Win some games, payday, and then the Ravens can talk to me. Win some
playoff games. How about that?
How about you win some games?
When was the last time the Steelers won a playoff game, G?
When was the last time that the Ravens beat the Steelers, Pay?
Oh man, we got bigger fish to fry. Sorry.
No, you win the
sorry.
How it works
sorry.
You
sorry.
win the division. You win the division first.
We won the division.
You win the division. You win the division, and you beat everybody in your division. Like how we've been smopping y'all.
We won the
for
division.
the last 4 years. Last
won
4
the
years.
division. Won a playoff
7
game.
out of 8.
Bigger fish to fry. Regular season wins.
But all I know is you take lumps against us.
I feel like we just got Mod in here somehow. This is how it feels like I'm watching the know-it-alls. I do want to give you, since Tate's not here to yell at me about putting a third person in, I'll tell you this, another one to keep an eye on. Cole Burgess, wide receiver, Cortland State, D3 championship. No, sir, for us.
Yeah.
If he would have been at the combine, he would have had the highest athleticism grade at 98. He would have had the highest vertical jump and the longest broad jump in the wide receiver group. Explosive athlete.
Hey, so I'm going to tell you another one for the Steelers. And he might put, Mason McCormick is going to be really good for Pittsburgh, man. I was watching him today, and I'm like, man, either Daniels or my boy out of Philadelphia might be up out of there after this year, bro. Because Mason McCormick, if there was some battles going on between him and Keanu Benton, man, it was nice. Zach Frazier and Keanu Benton's battles was pretty nice too. But Mason McCormick, man, that kid, just because he played at a small school don't mean he can't be a pro NFL offensive lineman. So I like him, but I think if I had to name off the rookies that's going to make it, Fa'utanu's going to make it, Logan Lee's going to make it, Mason McCormick's going to make it, Zach Frazier's going to make it, Peyton Wilson's going to be a starter, DeJohn Edwards is going to make it, Beanie Bishop's going to make the team, Ryan Watts is going to make it, and Roman Wilson's going to make it.
Beanie Bishop's a great name.
Beanie Bishop's going to make that squad, bro. BD Bishop.
We have Cordell Volson, which is similar to your Mason McCormick. He came from North Dakota instead of South Dakota, but very similar. And we did have there was a little over a year kind of learning curve with him getting his sea legs under him.
Mm-hmm.
He played really good in the second half of the season last year. I was on the trading after week 4 or 5. I was trying to get rid of him, but he did play really well, close out the season. So
yeah,
those guys normally take a little bit longer to get used to that level of competition. But I don't think a year and a half shouldn't be it. It might take half a year though. Seeing it.
Hey, Pay,
all right,
you know what else?
We've got 20 minutes left in our hour, guys. And we've
we
talked
need to
a
take a break.
lot about we've talked a lot about the rookie minicamp, but we need to fast forward it next weekend. This is a big week for football fans. One, schedule comes out on Wednesday. 2, OTAs next weekend. B, as our resident Bengal fan, 1, what are you looking forward to on that schedule release? Like what game do you need to be at what week? And 2, OTAs. What's something that you are definitely highlighting?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Wow, man, that's worse than being in corner time, man. I mean, I can see y'all, hear everything you saying. I was moving on my screen, but y'all couldn't see me. I had to go unplug and reboot my router to make this thing work.
I understand. But Pay, what was your question? What'd you say, bro?
I said this is a big week for football fans. You got this schedule coming out Wednesday, OTA starting next week. Let's hit a round table. What you looking forward to?
Hey, real quick. Let's take a quick break. If you're watching on YouTube, because I know you guys didn't take no break while I was gone.
No. We worked straight through. You know that.
If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going nowhere. If you're listening on audio, we have to hear a few words from our partners and pay.
He gone. All right. Give us 1
Break
second.
time.
We will be right back. He's already on his break.
Let's get to it, fellas. All right. Someone tell me.
All right, so
what you
my
got?
schedule. Yeah, I got it. Bengals schedule. What I'm looking for. There's a few things I'm looking for on this schedule because we know who we're playing, we know who's home, we know who's away. What I'm really looking forward, number 1, is I want the Bengals at the Steelers to be early in the season. And it doesn't have to be the first game or the second game, but let's get it in that first month or so because I'm too old to be going to games in January. And I'd like to go to that game here since I live here. So I'd like that early when it's still a little decent outside. We also go to the New York Giants. I have a good friend that's a Giants fan. I've never been to there to watch a game. I'd like to go to the stadium, watch a game. So I need that one, even though I don't want to be in the cold. I need that one to be after college football season. So that's got to be like first week of December for me. Really be nice. I know it's cold, but I can't do it. I got season tickets, so I can't do that. We got at Dallas also late in the season. I might go to that game. You know what I mean? That's a good game to go to in December, January. And then, we have the Chiefs. That's going to be obviously, I think, a primetime game. And I'm interested to see who we play. Normally, we play the division teams in that last week, and rather that's going to be us and the Ravens, us and the Steelers, us and the Browns. I'll tell you a little bit about how the NFL thinks it might shake out because they're going to try and put the teams they think are 1 and 2 play each other, I think.
G, what about you, man? Since B-Dirt gave half his schedule, what about you? What's some of the games that you
I left out 3 I wanted to talk about, Pay. Let's go. Fine. Got him.
Yeah, I got the big fine. I got
Technology
a question.
Is whipping y'all butts tonight, man. What's up?
I got a question. What is the most primetime games that a team has played in an NFL season?
I believe the answer to that is 6.
6
or 7.
So I think the Steelers will get one of the Baltimore Ravens game on prime time.
Now, hold on. Let me stop you right there. When you say prime time, you're also talking about Thursday night football?
Thursday night football, a Saturday game, or a Sunday game. Prime time. Or no, Sunday night game.
There's no
or a Monday
way
game.
that you guys are going to have more primetime games than Kansas City or any of those two. You're not going to have the most primetime games, and the Jets are going to have more than you. I don't know. Say whatever you want. You bloviate.
This all I'm saying. We'll get one primetime game with Baltimore. We'll get one primetime game with Cincinnati. We'll get the primetime game with the Dallas Cowboys. We'll get the primetime game with the New York Jets.
It's going to be on 4 o'clock.
We'll get the primetime game with the Philadelphia Eagles. That's 5.
That's not a primetime.
I think we'll get 5 for sure. The Eagles, Eagles, Steelers, Jets, Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals, Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Steelers, Kansas City Chiefs, Steelers. We'll get 5.
You get 4 or 5 every year because of how many Steelers fans are out there.
Right. So the record's 6. We're going to get 5.
I don't know if the record's 6.
For between Thursday night, Sunday night, a Saturday game, or Monday, we'll get 5 games in the primetime slot this year. I guarantee it. Like I said, the Bengals once, the Ravens once, the Dallas Cowboys for sure, the Jets, and I believe the Philadelphia Eagles. That's 5.
I only agree with that.
Last year, there were 4 teams that had 6.
So we'll get 5. We're going to get 5 primetime.
You had 4 last year.
Yeah, we'll get one more. We'll get one more.
We'll
get 5
is absurd. Unless 3 of them's on Thursday.
Well, it's not.
We don't know.
Listen, it's not out of the realm of possibility because look at this. The Vikings, the Raiders, Packers, Jets, and Giants all had 5 last year too.
Yeah, 5 easy. The 5 games I just named you. The Jets, the Ravens, the Bengals, the Cowboys, the Jets, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Those 5 games will be primetime games. I guarantee it. At least
the Bills,
5.
the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Cowboys had 6. Boy, they really missed that with the Chargers, huh?
Yeah, 5. We'll get 5. But I'm looking forward to all 5 of those primetime games because I know that they're going to be big time must-watch TV, especially that Dallas game. That Dallas Steelers game is going to get ugly. That Dallas Steelers game is going to get ugly. And George, you're right over there in the live chat. It might be the Thanksgiving game this year. It just might be. The Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers might play on Thanksgiving. I think they're either going to play on Thanksgiving or on Christmas.
So let's remember that division winners got to play division winners. That's baked into their schedule. So a lot of the primetime games are going to go towards there. You got about 55 primetime slots this season, I think, somewhere in that space. I don't know. The math to me just don't see Pittsburgh in 5 games.
How about this?
Here's the trash teams beat Earth name that was on prime time last year.
Hey, I just found something out. They actually limit there's a maximum number of primetime games that anyone can have, and it's 6.
Yeah.
By the NFL rules.
Mm-hmm. They'll get 5. Yeah. Without a doubt, they'll get 5.
That's the reason why they ended up not being able to flex some of those trash games out last year. Because they had people with too many primetime games.
Yeah. Because there's certain teams everybody wants to see. I mean, there's, regardless of where you live, everybody wants to see, for whatever reason, the Dallas Cowboys play, which is big trash. Everybody wants to see Kansas City play every week. Because it's my homeboy. They might get the Houston Texans in there a little bit more because CJ Stroud.
I agree.
If Joe Burrow is healthy, if Joe Burrow's healthy, he's gonna be on TV.
Lamar, I think we're probably in the same bucket, 4 or 5, 4.
Rodgers gonna be there if he's healthy. If Aaron Rodgers is there, he's gonna be on TV. Yeah,
I think the Jets are gonna be 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's the Steelers-Jets game gonna be on prime time. I promise you, it's gonna be a Sunday night game. The Jets and the Steelers going to be a Sunday night game.
So the Dallas Cowboys play the AFC North this year.
Yep.
I think we're all circling that game, right? As what we want to see. For content. We definitely like the content here at the Steel Curtain Network and Fans First Sports Network, right? So for the Baltimore Ravens, I think that's an important game as well. Maybe not. Let me take that word away. Not an important game. But it's going to be an interesting game. That's one that I'm interested to see, obviously, because I just told you what content. I'm gonna steal what B said. I want to get the Steelers early. I want to see them early, but I don't want to see both games early. I want to see one game before Halloween. I want to see the other one sometime in December. So that's perfect for me. The game that's an out of conference game that other than the Dallas Cowboys that's piqued my curiosity is also the New York Giants. They are big trash, and they're going to stay that way, right? But Baltimore playing New York is kind of, I don't know. It's something about that game that's like, I want to see what that looks like.
Where do you play the Eagles? Home or away?
Let me see. Hold on one second. The Eagles is going to be
home or away.
Because
depending on where that game is, that's a primetime game too. Depending on where that game is.
Oh, it's going to be at home.
Oh, that's a primetime game. The Eagles and the Ravens is going to be primetime. That's a primetime game. I guarantee that. Guarantee that's a primetime.
Well, the Eagles fell off so bad last season. I don't know how many primetime games they're going to get them. I think 3. I think 3 at the most. No. Just on Jalen Hurts. Just because of Jalen Hurts. And because of
Barkley, bro.
I think 3 because one, they're in that division. And that's about why. They're going to get all their division games on primetime, and that'll be it. And one of them is going to be Thursday.
Can y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the Eagles only going to get 3 primetime games is what you're saying?
I said they're going to get at least 3. I think they're going to get 4 or 5, to me.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 too. They're the Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
There's just the number of fans and the number of eyes that they bring to the table. They're always going to be in that bucket in my mind. 4 or 5.
The Steelers, what'd you say? The Steelers will get 5?
5. I said 5.
I think 4 or 5.
Kansas City, Philadelphia, Dallas, Baltimore, and Cincinnati.
Well, you did. Claude said it too. Denver. Russ going back to Denver is going to be a primetime game.
Well, then they're going to get 6 then.
No, they're not going to get 6. Take one of the ones you said off.
They got the Jets too, Tate.
That the Cowboys game is going to be 4:00 on Fox.
Probably so, because you can't take all the best games from the Sunday afternoon networks.
As you all are old enough to remember that 4:00 that 4:25 start, that the game of the week. That's a primetime junior. So
yeah,
some of these games that you all are 5 and more for some of these things, that's where they're going to be. CBS 4:25.
But the Steelers always get 5 primetime games. It's the brand. It's the team.
I'm not disagreeing with that. The brand is definitely keeps you on TVs. But I'm saying is there's a finite amount of primetime slots. There you have certain teams that are going to be stuck because of where they're ascending, right? You got, like I said, every division winner has to play all the other division winners in their conference. Some of those are just baked in are going to be primetime games. Dallas, Pittsburgh. I know that's a primetime game. That's probably a Sunday night game. But
that's a Thanksgiving game. That's a Thanksgiving game.
No, it can't be Thanksgiving.
Why not?
It's in Pittsburgh. Dallas got to play at home Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's big facts. Big facts.
I think it could be the 4:25 game though. I mean, that's the members mark primetime game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Brown Liquor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. 5 is just rich, man. Everybody can't have 5.
Monday night, the divisional rival is either going to be the Bengals and the Steelers or the Ravens and the Steelers on a Monday night game. I don't know which one of them is getting a Monday night, but one of them getting a Monday night. Guarantee it.
You probably going to see some iteration of all those teams playing another division team on a primetime game. I mean, last year the Steelers played Cleveland, Baltimore played Cincinnati. I mean, they all played each other at some point in primetime.
All right, JJ52.
Yes, I saw that.
Had a comment, and John Caldwell said the same thing. No, this is going back a little bit. So which week will Mason Rudolph be named starter? It'll be for the Titans.
He ain't going to be.
He's still in the league?
He's playing for the Titans.
He ain't going to be. He ain't going to. Only way he's going to be named the starter is Will Levis gets hurt.
Yeah,
wait. He's quarterback 2?
He's quarterback 2 in Tennessee.
Yeah, he ain't going to be.
Hey, man, the Chicago Bears would die to have Mason Rudolph as QB.
No, we wouldn't. No, we would not.
After the name Dirk read off.
No, we would not. We don't want. No, the Bears are clear. It is Caleb and a bunch of bums. That is it.
You would rather have Mason.
I don't want to know the backup quarterback's name.
Listen?
If Caleb Williams gets hurt, they gonna have relatives rolling up on the stadium like, I'm ready, coach.
There you go.
Quad father said, what about them 3-1-3 boys?
They're gonna have 4 or 5, yeah. Detroit gonna have 4 or 5. But this goes back to the conversation.
4 or 5, yeah.
You gotta have a backup quarterback. You gotta listen. Your backup quarterback cannot just be serviceable, especially if you're all in thinking you're gonna make a deep playoff run. No, he can't be a bum. You gotta have a guy. You gotta have a guy.
Backup quarterback in Kansas City.
My homeboy ain't never been hurt, bro.
Okay, let's move past this then.
It's they just got somebody new. It was the dude.
What's Henny?
Yeah, he retired last year. They got
I know you ain't saying Caleb Williams is my homeboy.
No, who did Blake Bortles replace in Jacksonville? Who replaced him?
Dalen Gabriel.
Another high first round pick. I think his name do start with a G.
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. No, he never played in Jacksonville.
Blaine
Gabbert.
Okay,
the Lions do have some fun ones. They got the Cowboys, 49ers, Texans, all the way. Then at home they got the Bills, the Bucks, the Rams, the Packers.
Hey, and I know you ain't saying I'm going back. I know you ain't saying that Williams is my homeboy. I know you ain't saying
you missed what I was saying. No one cares about the backup quarterback. That's what
the backup quarterback matter, bro.
Yes, it matters when the starting quarterback is either garbage or hurt.
So if Lamar get hurt, who gonna play quarterback for y'all?
Whoever's back there.
Huntley. That's exactly who it is.
He's gone. He left.
So they in trouble. They in trouble.
Dude, every team loses their starting quarterback. They're in trouble, G.
No.
Get out.
There's some
no one's spending the first 3-round draft pick for a backup quarterback. Quit talking about backup quarterbacks. Your backup quarterback means your season's over. Get out of here. Done.
Nope.
2 minutes.
On a rookie, I give 3rd round.
Claude, give him directions.
Why are we still talking about this?
Give him directions to the Matrix.
Yes, go to the Matrix, G. That's terrible.
I ain't going to Matrix because that makes sense to me.
Yes, it makes sense. That's exactly why you need to go sit in the Matrix and think about it.
You need to be in the Matrix with a helmet on to be alone with your
I promise you it's gonna pay dividends this year for the Steelers with Fields and Rusty. I promise you it is.
They didn't draft none of them though.
It don't matter. We got it don't matter. You got 2 quarterbacks.
But that's the thing. The better
if you have 2, you have
better.
none.
It's gonna pay dividends for Atlanta.
You're making the point that we're making. The better idea is to get a veteran backup quarterback that was a first 3-round draft choice that played a couple of years that can be a serviceable backup. That's the smart thing to do. Not use your draft capital.
Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett.
Garbage.
They backups. They was 1st-round picks.
Nothing. I said who? No one said Mac Jones again. Nothing. Okay.
Mac Jones, super trash.
All those guys it's time to get out of here, Big G. We got over 100 folks watching.
Hold on. One comment before we head out of here. JJ52 again. Did you all watch the Tom Brady roast? You're gonna have to check in on overtime to find out.
Pacers blew another lead. Crazy.
Blew it big time.
They garbage.
Like, gee.
Hey, read your thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, join us. We set the date Wednesday, May 22nd at 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be on Fans First Sports Network on the regular channel. We'll be on the Bear Claw channel. We'll be on Running Through the Jungle. We will have Pay Dirt coming back.
Season 2. Check us out. We gonna get our futures bets in. If you want to make some money, don't be late. 6:35, just like an ancient superstation start time.
6:35 p.m. on a Wednesday, and when you get done watching that, tune in to Pump Your Brakes. Then you get Pay Dirt first, and then
Join
me and
us
your boy,
live.
Big G, with the triple OG homie Shannon White. But hey, man, so we got like 100 people in here now and 53 likes, Big G. You want to say anything? Get anybody threatened? Put your algorithm sign up? Anything before we get out of here?
All I'm saying is, Pay, the floor is yours. I'll just hold my sign up. Go ahead. Because I warned them already, so it don't matter, you know.
For those that didn't like and share this episode, expect an email from the Cleveland Browns season ticketing department. They're going to inundate you with offers to watch Browns games. And why? How do they get your information? Because I gave it to them. Because you didn't follow the instructions. Like the show, share the show.
They're gonna have a little elf in their inbox. That's gonna be hilarious. They're gonna have a little elf in their inbox. That is gonna be hilarious.
You're acting like a brownie, you get treated like a brownie.
Elf in the inbox.
Hey, man, so I guess until a few minutes from now, we going right to OT, right? And B Dirt's taking it from there. So my internet go out, Wi-Fi go out, it don't matter. I'm just going to take off the rest of the show and watch the basketball game, B Dirt. I want you to know.
Your internet's got one more chance, is what you're saying.
One more chance for this Friday anyway.
The internet is cooked. It's cooked.
Yeah, man. But hey, so yeah, if you're watching, jump on over to OT. We are going to talk about the Tom Brady roast, some NBA playoffs, some different stuff. We thank everybody in the live chat that joined us. Appreciate it. I'm sorry for my Wi-Fi problems today. I feel like I was watching the show, but I wasn't part of like a whole half of it anyway. I wanted to talk about some of the stuff at Steelers rookie camp today. Did you talk about the old linemen's rooming together, Big G?
No, I didn't get to that. No, I didn't.
You got a love affair with running backs.
Oh, the one that drafted guy, that's what we talked about?
I talked about a whole bunch of stuff. See, you're about to get the big fine for stirring it up, man. Let's get to overtime so we can do what we need to do. You get the fine for telling untruths. Fine.
All right, y'all. See you in overtime. Oops, that's Pump Your Brakes.